capacity is 65,000 at Ford Field, and we are right around that number today. A good crowd on hand and seemingly ready to go in the Motor City. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Buffalo Bills and the Detroit Lions. It's been a tradition since the early days of the NFL, and we're off on Thanksgiving Day in Detroit. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. On first down, Rich. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Well, this defense for the Bills, they really played well a week ago in that win over the Jets.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
Go. Hey, watch it. Jim.
Now a give right side. Rich trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
Watch the whip. Check 3. Check 26. Check 26. Check 43. Me. I got him. I got motion man. Me. I got this.
On the option to give to Swift here. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. Defensively, they rallied the troops to force 4th down after that 7-yard pickup back on first. Here comes the Lions punter now. He'll kick it away after a 3-and-out on the opening drive of the game. 42-yard punt, 6 on the return. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Hey, number 28, Mike, he's coming. Check in. Let him know.
Now Allen. This one swung out to Williams. 5 yards on the pickup, and that'll make this a 2nd down.
Well, they'll use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
From the 36, Allen. Finding Williams once more, complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 11 yards and a Buffalo 1st down. Here's Allen to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, not much there that time. And I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box whether he just throw the ball away and he winds up only picking up a yard or 2.
And now the Lions going to stop us momentarily as they call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. To throw again on 2nd down. Allen. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Well, for a tight end, he can definitely motor, and he shows off the wheels there after the catch as he's able to shake free.
Yeah, normally when you talk about tight ends, you immediately begin talking about them rumbling down the field. But to me, he was pretty well gliding downfield there. Very athletic for a big man, and he takes this one all the way into pay dirt.
And this is going to be returned from middle of the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They're riding a 2-game winning streak into this Thursday nighter. How easy is it when you're on a roll to stay on a roll given the quick turnaround?
Well, you would think it'd be pretty easy because everyone's locked in practice and meetings because everyone feels good about themselves. And for coaches, this is where they have to tell themselves, don't add too much. Don't worry about game plans as much as players. So look at your play sheet and think, give it to the guys who play best, and don't worry about the rest of it.
Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave them with a third and about 3 to go.
It's 3rd down and 4.
Shift! Watch the shift! Check your hot read.
Now it's gone. And this is caught by Watkins. And boy, he is very close to a first. Down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
It's 4th down.
Here comes the Lions punter now as he'll kick it away for the second time. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. It's a 42-yard punt. They keep him to just a yard on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
But ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
To throw again on second down, Allen. And his throw's going to be incomplete. But Charles, this Thanksgiving tradition is so great. I mean, going back essentially through the full century of the NFL, I know you probably have a lot of fond memories of Thanksgiving Day football yourself.
I certainly do, and I don't have the Turkey Bowl tradition. You know, the families that go out and play and then come in and sit down to their feast and watch football. I remember reading about, the Lions jumping on the Packers on Thanksgiving Day. The only loss the Packers had in 1962, and they sacked Bart Starr over 10 times in that game. And I remember Dave Williams from the Bears returning the overtime kickoff for a touchdown to win a game on Thanksgiving Day. I remember so many different things happening, but how much fun is it each and every year to know that you've got football on Thanksgiving Day?
And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. A nice pickup of 17 yards. Allen's throw is complete. Now, this defense for the Lions, they played extremely well last week in that win over Green Bay.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
Exit, exit. 51. 51 to Mike. Get in the weight room. Get in the weight room.
Now a first carry for the former Tar Heel, Javonte Williams. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 7 yards there and a first down.
First down, Bills.
Hey, Mike, here we go again.
Play action. Now it's Allen. Sliding out of the pocket. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
Mike 51, Mike 51. They gonna need some.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. On the move to his left. And he's got his tight end Knox for a Bills touchdown. Dawson Knox with his second touchdown of this opening quarter. And the Bills have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And it's now 14-0.
Bills 14, Lions nothing. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Check Mike 21. Let's go.
Quick toss by Goff is complete. And some room to maneuver. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a first down.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Bust through the tackle, and he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 17.
Now a give right side. Rich. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 11 yards there and a Lion first down.
Rush in, rush in, rush in.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Switch. Sponge. Hold on. Check. Shift. Kill. Hey, turn it up. Shift. Shell. Kill.
They'll run on first down. Rich. He's able to get 6. A nice pickup down to the 21.
Hey, when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
Back.
On 2nd down, Rich. And flags come in as he gets forward for about 3 yards. And let's check on the call. So he was holding from that left tackle position.
Everyone tries to keep their hands inside when they're blocking ever since they liberalized the rules where you can extend them out. But sometimes they get out a little wide and they get detected grabbing some cloth.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold.
We got to get the ball, D. Get the ball right here. Let's go. Hey, check Mike 21. Mike 21. Check Mike 21.
They'll try the air now with Goff. Finding room to the 20. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. They get 14 yards, but not enough for the first down due to the previous penalty. Oh, it's a nickel set here defensively on 3rd and inches.
Still want to be prepared for a pass.
Tighten up. Hey, check Mike 21. Mike 21. Check Mike 21.
On the option to give to Swift here. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
It's 4th down. Zane Gonzalez on for the field goal. A 36-yard attempt.
Gonzalez's kick is good. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So 3 drives now for this offense, and that field goal gives them their first 3 points.
So if you're an offensive coordinator and you're averaging a point a drive, you're in the wrong line of work, aren't you? You got to find a way to unlock the key to these defenses and put some big points on the board.
He will return this from deep in the end zone.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards on the play. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
You know, thinking of this Thanksgiving Day game, Charles, for years we've heard the talk, why don't we open up these Thanksgiving Day games instead of just being Detroit and Dallas every year, give other teams a shot to host? I know you're kind of like me, a bit of a traditionalist, but what do you have to say to that, CD?
I think it's a great argument, and the league could support it quite well, where you could move games to different spots and still be very successful on Thanksgiving Day, but you're exactly right. I am a traditionalist. I really don't want Detroit and Dallas to give up those slots. I like the fact that we watch them each and every year. But what I really like is that the league added a 3rd game in 2006. And usually it's division rivals, but that's the 3rd one of the day, and it caps off a great day of football.
Here we go, D. Get off the field. Go, Mike 51. Mike 51.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Allen. And his throw is incomplete. The intended target there was Gabriel Davis. But now it's 3rd down.
Nowadays, quarterbacks don't mind throwing into coverage because of the confidence they have in their receivers to come down with the ball. But sometimes you have to be careful you don't get too confident and throw an interception.
Mike 28. They're not ready for this, man. They're not ready for this. They still are. Y'all playing the wrong football. Alert 3. Alert 3. Alert 3. Mike 28. Mike 28. Hey. Half. Watch 24. Check 50. Check 50.
On 3rd down, here's Williams. And a good tackle there right around the 30. Stops him short of the first down. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll bring up a 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
Now Allen. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the 4th down attempt and keeping the drive alive? And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Just not much a quarterback can do there, CD. The pressure was in his face almost instantaneously, led to a very quick sack.
And it appears that this was just a letdown from the offensive line, but they do have a tough job because if you're a big tackle out there on the perimeter, sometimes you don't have the agility to keep up with the defensive end who's looking to wreak havoc in the backfield, and he got there and put his man on the ground.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Another try after the 1st down sack. Allen dancing to his left. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Throw right side, complete to Williams. And they're going to drop him well shy of the 1st as he can only make it to the 11. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. Here's Allen. Being chased out left. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bills' drive stalls out on 4th down, and the Lions will take over. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Hey, let's go. Go, Brown. Whoa. What's up? Tighten up.
They'll fake the give. Now gone. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line.
Well, like so many wide receivers, he is a threat with the ball in his hands, and he's able to do his damage here after the catch.
Yeah, and this is what we mean when we talk about flipping the field, having your offense look at going a long way to a short way after he makes a play. His ability to do that, evident. Able to make the catch there, keep his momentum going, and just continue downfield.
And the next-gen stats show us the tale of how much yardage he was able to tack on after the catch.
Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. From the gun, here's Goff. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the 1st half. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Goff. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. The Buffalo defense does its job, and it's 4th down.
Well, it's been a tough go for them. These guys have been driving down the field, but defensively, once they got their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a 4th down. Well played.
Gonzalez's kick is good. And a 2nd field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now.
So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
So just 8 ticks remaining here in the 1st half as they'll kick this one away.
Returning it, John Ross.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
A final shot before half for Allen. Steps away. That's complete to John Ross. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So we're at halftime here in the annual Thanksgiving game in Detroit, as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. Short kick. One of the up men will take it now. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And they're going to have terrific field position as they finally get to him, but just shy of the midfield stripe.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half, they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
2nd and 5 now. Allen. He'll let this go for the end zone. He will find Diggs in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. Stephon Diggs with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Bills are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And we remember, of course, all scoring plays need to be verified upstairs, and I think they're going to at least take a look at this. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead is up to 15 now.
Lions 6. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They've been settling quite a bit. They've been able to move the football some, but they've just been settling. That's one of the reasons they're down on the scoreboard.
I love that word you picked, settling, because nowadays in this NFL, you're thinking touchdown almost every drive because everything's so high-powered. Yeah, you'll take the field goal, but you always feel like you're leaving points out there when you don't put it in the end zone.
They'll be trying to put it in the end zone here on this drive. Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, D. All day. Defense all day.
And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. But the passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. Here's Allen following the fumble recovery. There goes a deep ball, end zone.
Back in the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. Stephon Diggs, his intended receiver. But it's going to be second down.
56, 56. Check 99.
Allen going to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I'm looking at this one with my defensive eyeglasses on because you remember the old days when a tight end saw a linebacker covering him and thought he had a mismatch? But the way they can run nowadays, not necessarily so. They gave it a shot downfield. That one incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Mike 51. 6 man. Check girls, check girls. Check 37. Middle. Switch. Check middle.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. Allen hit. He lost the football. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. So potentially a turning point here in the third quarter as that swings the door back open just a bit.
Yeah, they're still down 2 scores, but I do think we're at that point in the game where you're going to reach for the football whenever possible. You're going to hear the coaches scream from the sidelines. Tackle him. Second guy in, tackle the ball.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. They'll keep it on the ground. Rich. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. 50 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
First downs have not come easy, and neither have runs like this throughout this game.
Absolutely not. He finally felt like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game. Room to run again. Sheds off the tackle. And he's got it all the way down to the 12-yard line. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first. On first down, Rich. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Star Latulele in on the tackle.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Obama.
On second down now. Rich looking for a seam but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Watch his flat.
To throw is gone. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. It'll be a gain of 6, and that's going to make it 4th down. They go ahead and snap it. Gone. Touchdown. It's complete from 4 yards out. And the Lions' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Well, they had their chances in the first half, you remember, but had to settle for 2 field goals. This time they come away with 6.
I think they actually got affirmation about what they were doing by getting a touchdown because the field goals means they got in range but couldn't quite finish it off. This time, they broke through, and that's great for the old confidence.
And on the sideline, difference of a feeling between 3 and 6, is it astronomical or no?
It can be at times, that's for sure. A lot of times the field goal feels like a disappointment. The touchdown, well, that tells you you're getting it done.
And that almost makes it a brand-new ball game. Now it's a 1-score affair after they get the 2.
And you have to know they were holding their breath on the 2-point play because they had to have it to get it within the range that you just talked about. Dialed up their 2-point play. It worked. Now they're feeling like they've got a shot at this one.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive. He's airing it out for Williams. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete.
And he'll be taken down all the way inside Detroit's 20. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Allen now looks to throw. Rolling to his right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
On second down, Williams. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. He lost 4 there, and it's third down.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. And if they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
On third and long, it's Allen. He'll drop this down to Williams. And he'll only get this to the 17, well shy of what he needed. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down. Allen. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 12. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. So call off the pick 6.
Everything looked right. It looked like it was in their favor. Returned it for a touchdown, as you just described. But instead, the penalty for interference nullifies everything.
A real field flipper there, as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
On second and 9, Allen. He'll get this out wide to Singletary. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. We're on to the 4th here on Thanksgiving Day. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Bills on third down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Javonte Williams, touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Bills add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead now up to 14.
Bills 28, Lions 14. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
83 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple. They'll keep it on the ground. Rich. And some room to work. And he will finally be tracked down at the Bills' 21-yard line. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. They'll try the left side. Rich. He'll have another first down and more. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Mike 20. Check Mike 21. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Check.
Here's Swift. And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. DeAndre Swift, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Lions have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away.
And this will be returned from deep in the end zone.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. Here's Allen to throw it.
This one swung out to Williams.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
First down, Buffalo.
To the air, Allen. Throwing the out route and complete. That's Williams. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. An ideal spot here to get a first down and try to run some more clock. And this is 2nd and less than a yard.
At the 42-yard line.
Now Allen. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. John Ross, his 25th touchdown, tying Emmitt Smith for the 5th most in one season. And the Bills are closing in on win number 10 as they extend this 4th quarter lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead now up to 14.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
At the 36-yard line.
Here we go, son. Here we go.
Goff now looking to throw. And his throw here's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
2nd and 10.
Go, 12, go.
Off play action. Here's Goff. He's got Watkins on the out route. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
Here's a quick throw out wide to Dorsett. 3 yards the gain there, second down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Watch the pass. Watch the pass.
From the 25 on second down, Goff. He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Sammy Watkins with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Lions able to get this back within a touchdown. Gonzalez to add the PAT. And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown.
Makes the score Bills 35, Lions 28.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away.
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all of their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you've got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Going deep downfield for Ross. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. John Ross, his 26th touchdown, drawing even with Marshall Faulk for the 4th most in a single season. And the Bills use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead now up to 14.
42, Lions 28.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Play action. It's Goff. He sets to fire deep. And this one is incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Now a play fake, and it's gone. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Good positioning, and it's picked off. Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys, they've been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go. 51 to Mike. 51 to Mike. Here we go.
So after the INT, it's Allen. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Williams. And the Bills are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up 1st and goal. Williams. And he'll get this forward only for about a yard, as that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
That's the way. Right here, guys. Fight 51. Mike 51. Hey, watch the slant. Mike 51. Mike 51.
They'll run it with Williams. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. That 2nd down play nets a -4.
51, Mike. Mike 51. Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense. Let's go. 51 to Mike, boy. 51. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch it.
Allen now on 3rd and goal. And he's got his tight end Knox for a Bills touchdown. Dawson Knox with his 3rd touchdown of the ball game, number 12 on the season. And the Bills use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. And now it appears that the referee's been buzzed, and we'll get a review. And this being inside 2 minutes of play, everything coming from up above. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
To kick off for Buffalo.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. A run on 1st down, but it's not going to get them much. Maybe a yard, and that's all. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
26-yard line.
And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here.
This is really impressive because when the offenses are running RPOs, things move very quickly. Fake, ball's out of his hands, and they're trying to hit him in the gaps downfield. And instead, the defender reacts so well that he makes a play on it, and the ball falls incomplete.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
76. Let's put him on the 76. Let's put that team on the 1st.
Desperation time for Goff on 4th. To the sideline, and he's got it. They say the feet are down. Yes, the line judge says they're in. That'll be a 1st down. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
40-yard line.
Mike, Ricky.
They'll fake the give. Now Goff. He's going to let it fly. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
Going deep downfield for Ross. It got his man complete. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. John Ross with touchdown number 27. That ties Priest Holmes for the third most in a single year. And the Bills will add on to their lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Lions 28. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise. And he's going to be taken down. Goff is sacked. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game.
Super one. Hey, watch edge, watch edge. Hold on. Check.
Throwing on second and long. Goff. Pass complete. It's Hockenson. And he will get a good amount of yardage back on second down, but the clock still runs. Going back to the same well, it's Hockenson again. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call.
Well, the coverage was tight that time. They allowed the pass underneath to him, but they rallied to him pretty fast, too. Converged on him and got him down. That'll bring up fourth down.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Bills, they get win number 10 on the year as they move to 10-1. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week where they take on the Minnesota Vikings. Meanwhile, for the Lions, their luck may have run out as they fall to 4-7 now on the year. And they'll try to make amends next week as they host the New Orleans Saints.